My name is Jim Bryce. Oh, look at that. I'd set it all up. And the screen's moved down. This is called The Wave. Let it be the heartbeat without the heart. Let it be the action without a start. Let it be the pulse at the touch of a hand. Let it be the ocean without the land. Let me enter in the wave. Let me dissolve in the wave. Let me enter in the wave. Let me be the wave. Like rivers of blood pulsing in these cells, may it be the action and not the self. May it be the playing and not the game. May it be the circumstance and not the name. Let me enter in the wave. Let me dissolve in the wave. Let me enter in the wave. Let me be the wave. Let me be a whisper in history. Let it be a blessing which you give to me. Let it be the bleeding with nothing to give. Let it be the freeing with no one to be freed. Let me enter in the wave. Let me dissolve in the wave. Let me enter in the wave. Let me be the wave. Da 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 May it be the action without the act, the fluctuations and not the facts. Like the wind without a source, like water without a course. Let me enter in the wave. Let me dissolve in the wave. Let me enter in the wave. Let me be the wave. Let me be the sea without a shore. Let me be what's given and most wanted more. Let it be the seeing with no one to see. Let it be the being with no one to be. Let me enter in the wave. Let me dissolve in the wave. Let me enter in the wave. Let me be the wave. Da 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 da. Let it be the leading without the lead. Let it be the feeding without the need to be fed. Let it be the breathing without that which breathes. Let it be the seeing without that which sees. Let me enter in the wave. Let me dissolve in the wave. Let me enter in the wave. Let me be the wave. Let it be as all and not the I. Let it be the birth, for there's nothing to die. Let it be the vibration without the sound. Let it be the seeking and not what's found. Let me enter in the wave. Let me dissolve in the wave. Let me enter in the wave. Let me be the wave. Thank you. Okay, this is a song. It's called Shopping. Because it seems to me during this COVID thing, all the politicians are about is blooming trade. So this is called Shopping. It's got a little chorus. Sing along if you will. You want freedom. You want all that you really need. You want all that you desire. Oh, no, 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 you don't want to bleed. We're all humanity together. Every mother's son. Well, I got the freedom. We all got the freedom. To exercise that freedom, there's just one thing you gotta do. The Lord, when He made you, said, I made you of the earth. I gave you my creation to show how much you're worth. You are my blessed children, the earth your legacy. I'm God, you're my image, which means you are me. And all the herbs, the fish, the animals, the plants, the mosquitoes, birds of paradise, the cattle and the ants. Ignore the naysayers, the prophets of doom. There's only one true prophet, that's when you consume. Keep shopping. To make the energy go round, keep shopping. Don't be content with what you found, keep shopping. It's the only thing that's real. Without it, think how hopeless the future would feel. You don't need to stick together. Just get yourself a goal. If you're buying, you will never grow old. You can do what you want, every last mother's son. You will never stop once you've begun. Oh, isn't it really great to follow God's decree? As long as you keep the watering, the good old GDP. And don't forget your neighbors who are drowned in poverty. Sell them things they don't need, so they too can be free to go shopping. To make the energy go round, keep shopping. You don't be content with what you found, keep shopping. It's the only thing that's real. Without it, think how boring the creature would feel. You know what you need, why stop with milk and honey? What gives you contentment? Money, money, money. If they ask you for bread, give them bombs and stones. Once everybody's got them, you will never be alone. The future's a new heaven for all humanity. Keep spending, 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 feeding me, 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 me. With your building blocks of diamonds and other sparklies in the ground, your wealth will keep going up, not down if you keep shopping. To make the energy go round, keep shopping. Don't be content with what you found, keep shopping. It's the only thing that's real. Without it, think how hopeless the future would feel. They say that there's a crisis, water levels and typhoons, all of the forests burning and we're running out of room. Species in a turmoil, the seas in a mess. So why is everybody getting so distressed? We are Homo sapiens, intelligent and cool. We've got the nous to silence these baby doomer fools. We ain't done nothing. We are not to blame. How will we fix it? By doing more of the same. That's shopping. To make the energy go round, keep shopping. Don't be content with what you found, keep shopping. It's the only thing that's real. Without it, think how hopeless the future would feel. Come on, everybody together now. Buy shopping. To make the energy go round, keep shopping. Don't be content with what you found, keep shopping. It's the only thing that's real. Without it, think how hopeless the future. Thank you. I'm going to do a thing called, it's a holiday song. Now, all due respect to you people over the pond, but in Europe, the general feeling, I think, when I've gone to Europe, are the three three races which seem to invade a country and not care about the locals, and this is a wild generalization, seem to be the Germans, the Americans, and us, the Brits. There are three letters in the song, in the tag to the song, which are F-E-A, which means frig 'em all, or words to that effect. It's called Oh Yas. Oh, we're going away to the sunnier climes, where the natives are much more exciting, where the numerous fogs and the numerous folk can take all of our thoughts from old Blighty. The change in the tongue and the change in the air can take all of our humdrum away, and a dribble or drench of the Spanish or French is a salve for the soul. So they say, if you spend your 2-week visa on the Leaning Tower of Pisa, or admiring Mona Lisa a la mode, I assume your big idea is to throw off the idea and to cast away your thoughts of native sod. But at the point at which you're trained to the continental brain, there's a sound that will revive your ills. It's that accent, pucker anglais, voulez-vous and pourquoi non play. It's the FEA, we're British drill. With a puff of a Havana or a glass of stale manana, you could be sitting in Panama getting hot. You'll find the stiff old British malaise once you've set a foot in Calais. It's the FEA, we're British sod. Na 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 na. If you're getting rather pally with some grizzled sun-baked tally in a dingy dustbin alley down in Rome, and you've salvaged all your Latin as you're hiccuping and chatting in an elementary manner of your home, at the point at which you're fluent, and he's passing you a few hints that a drop of vino loco might be bon. There's a, oi mate, did you see a public show some good DD? It's the FEA, we're British mode. Da, 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 da. You can wander around the streets in Namibia or Nice, Honolulu, Haiti or Singapore. You can sip a glass of Perna in some shady Greek taverna and feel totally at home, I'm sure. But you find that once you're settled, feeling French or Swiss or pickled, there's a sound that will dispel your ease. It's that, excuse me, speak British, what efficient, pommy frickish. It's the FEA, we're British wheeze. Da 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 da. Now, I would not have you think that we are the only ones to pink when we're making distant links in foreign lands. There are the Deutschland, über alles, and them transatlantic fellas who will head a town and yell as loud as they can. Whee! There are Macs and Blues and Paddies, strangely transcendental laddies, who'll insist it's not as bad as what you thought. But there's just no substitute for the ankle and foot of the FEA, we're British sort. Now there's just no substitute for the ankle and foot of the FEA. We are British. British salt. Oh, yeah. Thank you. Okay, next song I'm going to do is was composed years ago when I was locked out of my digs and spent the night in a beach hut in November, freezing cold, but the nice thing about it was a full moon and the gulls were out in the estuary calling away, and this song came out of it. It's called Wind and Water Song. She is a lady, and he is her lover. Tides drifting sideways, drifting God knows where. And she is the lover, and he is the soldier. Tides drifting sideways, drifting God knows where. And she is the builder, and he the destroyer, destroying our hard lands, killing God knows where. And she is the virgin, and he is the soldier. His children lie bleeding, bleeding God knows where. And she is our bowstring, and he is the hunted. Tides drifting sideways, drifting God knows where. And she is our power, and he is our anger. Tides drifting sideways, drifting God knows where. And she is the lover, and we are her water. Tides drifting sideways, drifting God knows where. We're all tides drifting sideways, drifting God knows where. Thank you. Well, thanks for listening, and thank you for coming, everybody. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the little stars and loves and things. Thanks very much. I'll finish off with this one. It's called Breathing. When I leave you, don't try to remember my name. Just believe that the singer may change, but the song remains the same inside you, no matter the time or the tide. For those changes is one leaf in the wind, and what is change but just a form of breathing? don't even turn back to see. If it grieves me, joy is the core. It returns eventually in each moment, no matter the time or the tide. For this grieving is one tear in the sea, and what are tears but just a form of breathing? I don't know who we are or where this all came from. You're so easy to be with, easy to love, easy to lose the time together. When we waken, we'll return to the lives that we knew. Before this faking, the stories we've told to those who thought us true, and our moments will be the breath of an old memory, and our love all whisper in time. For what is love but just a form of breathing? Just a form of breathing. Just a form of breathing. Thank you for joining me. Have a lovely, what day is it? Monday. Have a lovely time, and have a really nice rest of the evening. I'm just about gone over my time, so I do apologise for that.